all, wish you a very happy new year. Hope you're all doing good and you had a fresh start to this year. And I want to first of all thank all of you who have commented on my previous two videos. Thank you for your kind words and your encouragement. And it is because of your kind words I'm filming this third video. And yeah, let's get started. Today I will not share any lessons or reviews from the book which I am reading currently, but I'll tell you a story of the book which led me to start with reading habit, I can say, because I'm not a very good reader. I think of myself as a beginner still, and I want to inculcate more of a good reader habits. But yeah, I will tell you the story of the book that really touched my heart, and yeah, just and it just made me feel like reading really takes you to a different world. I will not exaggerate it, but yeah, I was reading few books of Charles Dickens and here and there from our school library, but I never ended up finishing it till the end, and I felt it was quite boring. Literature is quite boring, and um, yeah, and I used to read a few of the books from the knowledge encyclopedia or the subjects which I was pursuing in 10th or 11th, so the books around that topic. um, Later, when I completed my school and I was staying away from my parents and I was in the first year of my college, I met a old friend of mine, and she suggested me and gave me a book called The Kite Runner, a kite runner. And the author of this book is Khaled Hosseini. I still have this book with me, and this is my most precious book. This book really is really close to my heart, and I started it reading once I had purchased it. And again, as I was not a reader back then, so I just I was having a hard time starting this book, and the first 10-15 pages I was not very much intrigued, and later on when I got in the middle of this book, it was so good. I kid you not. I did not want to leave that book any moment when I was reading, and I completed it till the end. I finished it, and after finishing that book, this book, tears came rolling out of my eyes, and I'm not exaggerating it anyway. It could be a different book for you, or if you read it, you may not feel the same way, but I don't know. I must be in that phase or zone, but whatever I have heard, the reviews and all of that, it's a wonderful book and you can give it a try. And I was so astonished to learn after a few months that this book is actually the real story of the author, and that was it. I also saw on YouTube that a movie already exists, and I'm glad that I did not watch the movie before reading this book. And I had always read some quotes like reading takes you to a different world, and reading stops time or writing stops time. And I used to think very cliche of these things before, but later on when I got this book and I started, and not this book. There were other few as well. I read Amish, the Shiva trilogy by Amish Tripathi, and it was also a good read for me. And honestly, I have not read more than 4 or 5 fiction books, but I have read. Largely I have read self-help books, and I would like to. Give it a try. I read few books, and after this again fiction books which did not go really well, and I stopped reading fiction book again, and I was more into self-help books, which is also a good habit. I think I will continue reading self-help books, but I have decided and to read a fiction book this year, one fiction book at least a year. And A Man Called Ove, I recently came across this book, and I heard good things about that book, and it's in my Amazon cart right now. And Yeah, I hope, I mean, I will enjoy that read. And you can also put your suggestions in the comments below. What is the good fiction book I can read? And I'm very selective about fiction books because I don't know, sometimes it goes really well for me and sometimes it's disastrous. So let's see, hope this fiction book goes well. And yeah, I have made a list of the books which I want to read in 2025. And I hope if some of you here also loves reading, have also made your list. And I will name few books in my list which I have jotted down till now. So the first one, the two books are the self-help book and the one is fiction book. The first book is Deep Work, and the other one is Thinking Fast and Slow. And the third one, which I already mentioned, is a fiction book called A Man Called Ove. So the only book which I'm gonna purchase is A Man Called Ove. And because Thinking Fast and Slow, I'm having that book already, and it's such a I mean it's a thick book and it will take time for me to complete that book. And the other book is I'm gonna uh, get from my friend after he finishes that book reading, that is the Deep Work. And I think for now I just have these three books in my list. I hope to add one more in my reading list for this year, and so I would welcome you all to put your suggestions in the comments, and hope you also have prepared some kind of list or you have decided on the books you're gonna read. Yeah, that's all. I have promised myself to read every day 4 pages minimum. And because in the past few months, I was not reading much, and I want to, regain that habit, and that's all. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching my video today, and I am really again very thankful to all of you who are watching my videos, and your kind words, and for your kind words. I will be back with the fourth video, and I will be sharing my review of the book which I was reading recently, and would love to share some insights with you. Till then, be positive, keep reading. Bye bye.